Measuring your customer conversion rates. You may measure conversion at a number of different points in the customer lifecycle. From a pay-per-click standpoint, measure conversion as the number of clicks divided by the number of impressions, or click-through rate. Once customers visit your landing page, you must then measure the rate at which they convert into a product, purchase, or download. If a customer downloads a free product, you want to measure the rate that you can convert them into a paying customer. Imagine a sales funnel. At the top you have impressions. You might have 100,000 impressions. Then, from impressions, you get clicks. Out of those 100,000 impressions, 2% of those are clicks, so that would be 2,000 clicks. Now, after you have clicks, you want to see how many people actually download your product. So out of those 2,000, say you get 5% of those download. So that brings you down to 100 customers. So now we've gone from 100,000 to 100. So I have 100,000, 100 of them downloaded your free download. Next, you want to see how many people actually purchase. So from the people who downloaded your stuff and got in your mailing list, how many people actually become customers? So we'll say 10% of those. Now, we started at 100,000. We got down to 2,000 from 2% of them being clicks. From only 5% of those 2,000 downloading, we're left with 100 people. Then we want to see how many people out of those 100 downloads purchased. We'll say 10%. So now we're down to 10 people. And then to see how many people are repeat purchasers, we're hoping to get 50% of purchasers to be repeat purchasers. So that would be 5 more. So at the end, you now have a customer experience funnel where you understand your percentage of people that actually, you get 2% that clicks, you get about 1% of your people actually make purchases, and so on. For example, you can measure the conversion rate as the number of product purchases, free or fee, divided by the number of total visitors for a given time frame. Focusing on this key metric provides you with several benefits. First, it provides you with a benchmark from which you can improve. In our example, improving on a 5% conversion rate is an easy metric to focus on. Secondly, you can begin to identify the touch points of your customer experience process that may be contributing or detracting from this key metric. For example, you may determine that you do fine in getting customers to your website, but if they flee at a high rate, this is also called a bounce rate, then you know that you are missing the mark with some aspect of your landing page. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, you can calculate the per customer acquisition cost and customer profitability. For example, in our example, only 10 out of every 2,000 visitors actually bought a product. If acquiring those 2,000 visitors costs us $1,000, then the average sale per customer would be $100 just to cover the acquisition costs. We may determine that we're spending for the wrong customers, or the customers aren't serious buyers in our products or services. Ultimately, focusing on customer conversion can provide a very real and tangible measure of your customer experience process efficiently and effectiveness. Streamlining your customer experience process to optimize customer conversion will directly impact customer satisfaction and loyalty. If you can attract the right customers and deliver what they want and need in an efficient manner, customer satisfaction and loyalty metrics will soar. If you enjoyed this video, then join my Business Mastery Insider Secrets Club. There you'll have access to all my business mastery systems, over 1,000 business strategy videos, over 100 hours of Business Mastery University courses. You'll access my 10 business assessment tools, my 12 business planning tools, the Small Business Makeover, the 120-day performance challenge, the 6-month internet blueprint, thousands of business articles, over 700 business templates, and over 100 of my favorite business strategy ebooks. All of this for just $29 a month for a limited time. So join now.